This is a quick video to cover how to create a presentation or showcase portfolio from your portfolio, artifacts, or collections. First, let's review some key terms. In D2L's ePortfolio, an artifact is any file. The file could be a Microsoft Word file, a PDF, a video file, an image. Any type of file that you have uploaded is called an artifact in D2L's ePortfolio. A collection operates as an organizational element. You create collections by grouping artifacts together. An artifact can be in more than one collection, or it can exist outside of all collections. A reflection is a journal entry feature, and it offers a virtual place for reviewing and reflecting upon your work and your part in particular projects. Objectives refers to learning objectives that can be associated with your ePortfolio items to show how specific course requirements have been met. Finally, a presentation is a showcase portfolio, and that's what we are going to do here. The first step to creating a presentation is to click on New and select Presentation. Next, we set basic parameter settings, such as presentation name, and optionally, a description, search tags, and settings for sharing and collaborating. Next, we can click on the Content Layout tab. Here, we can set our navigation placement and edit the page layout. Selecting the navigation placement determines where your navigation buttons will go on your page. Selecting Edit Page Layout allows you to select whether or not you want one content area covered or two. Let's select one. Now we can enter page properties and determine the content that will be on each page. For my first page, I'm going to call it Profile. And save. Now when users click on the profile button, they will see what I choose to put here. So I'm going to now select Add Component. Here's where I want to pull from information from my profile because I'm creating a profile page. And now I'd like to edit what's in my profile to make sure that I want to actually show everything from my D2L profile here on my portfolio profile page. And I can make selections such as first and last name, organizational ID, all the way down to any social media that I may or may not have entered in my D2L portfolio or that I may or may not want to share here. Now let's say I'm ready to add a second page. I'm going to call this e-learning courses because I'm going to load e-learning course files within this page and click Save. And now I have two pages. If I wanted to reorder these pages, I would simply click on these arrows and choose to sort order here. And now I'm ready to populate my second page. So when my users or viewers click e-learning courses, what do I want them to see over here? Let's add a component. I'm going to choose from my artifacts or files that I've uploaded into my D2L ePortfolio. Specifically, I'm going to choose this file and this one and click Add. And now, when my users or viewers click Profile or e-learning courses, they will be going to specific pages within my D2L ePortfolio and see the items that I have added to my ePortfolio pages. After I've added all of the artifacts that I'd like to my ePortfolio presentation, I can click the Banner tab. When I name the Banner tab, I am essentially naming what I want my users or viewers to see across the top of my ePortfolio. And I'm going to call it Stephanie's Digital Resume. And click Save. Finally, I am ready to select a theme. Let's look at a few options. Right now, the theme is set at Desert Sand. Let's see what that looks like. It's okay. I think I'd like to try something a little more green. So I'm going to scroll down until I find something that I like. How about this one, Green Life? I'm going to set the theme to Green Life. After you've spent a little time contributing to your portfolio presentation, you might end up with something like this. In this case, a digital resume with a homepage link, social media links, a little bit of personal information, and some key pages with key projects on them. Let's take a look at a few. So at this point, you might be ready to share your presentation portfolio. So let's do that now. To share your D2L ePortfolio presentation, from the drop-down menu, select Share. Here, you can choose to click the box for anyone with the URL to access your ePortfolio presentation, including those outside the PASHI and WCU systems. You can also choose visibility options, for instance, setting for your ePortfolio to only be visible within a certain date range. And you can choose to add users and/or groups with whom you'd like to share your ePortfolio presentation. I'm going to search for a particular person to share my presentation with. And when I find that person, I'm going to scroll down and click Add. Now I'm sharing my presentation with Mark Drum, and if I want to make any changes to his permissions, I can just click on the little pencil across from his name and make them here. Now I can click Done or Done and send Invite. And here, all the users who I've invited to view my presentation can be addressed in a message, and I can send a copy of the email to myself. I'll click OK, and now I'm sharing my D2L ePortfolio presentation.